Our Sunrise Smart Start begins as today marks 3 years since 10 lives were lost in the racist Tops shooting over in Buffalo. A lot planned today as the Western New York community is getting together to honor the victims and those forever changed by that tragedy. Beginning at 9 this morning, volunteers will take part in various acts of service across Buffalo, including writing notes of encouragement, delivering care kits to East Side neighbors, and supporting Black-owned businesses. This afternoon around 2, Tops will have a remembrance ceremony near the 514 Honor Space, a memorial created at the store on Jefferson Avenue. Following that, a community gathering with music, wellness activities, art, and food to provide a space for reflection and connection. Just one more way to make sure today is never forgotten.
It's obviously a tragic event, but, we also know that we want to honor our community members in a way that, lifts this into a different way, right? And so ultimately, one of the things that we wanted to do is make sure that we're never forgetting this, right? And so we're connecting it back to these folks through service, and then, we're going to do a celebration of life through a community gathering afterwards.
The city's acting mayor and other officials in Buffalo will have a vigil midday at 12:15.
Meanwhile, the Buffalo Common Council approved the purchase and transfer of 18 lots that will become home to a permanent memorial. 4 of those lots, in fact, donated. It gives the 514 Memorial Foundation full control of the site that will be built on the corner of Best Street and Jefferson Avenue.
We only have one time to get this right. There are no do-overs. So we're taking our time in the process of making sure that our community has been heard.
The project expected to cost $15 million, with 6 of that already covered by city and state funding. The 514 Memorial Foundation will launch a year-long fundraising campaign to secure those remaining dollars. Of course, we're going to bring you continued coverage throughout the day, all the remembrances for this terrible tragedy, everything on air and online. So visit us, please, at rochesterfirst.com.
In other headlines we're following tonight, is the first public meeting to talk about the upcoming construction project slated to begin next year on Bay Road in Webster.
Going to cause quite a lot of changes here as the Monroe County DOT is looking to convert the 4-lane section of Bay between 104 and Lake Road to just 2 lanes north and southbound, a turn lane in between, and wider shoulders. This is something the DOT says is necessary to improve the overall conditions of the road, including the storm system, and all the while discouraging speeding and making the area safer for pedestrians. Tonight's open house looks to clarify any questions or concerns you may have, so if you have those, you can get them answered at 4 o'clock at the Webster Public Library.
Bay Road still 4 lanes and no issues there as we bring you sunrise traffic update here at 6:52 and a view over downtown from our greater rock sky eye. More raindrops there hitting our camera. The one issue we have out on 490 at Fairport Road still waiting to clear there with first responders on scene for about half an hour. 390 through Henrietta, you're good. If you're headed out towards the thruway, just the typical slowdowns through the construction on 490, getting closer to the mall, but the exits from Henrietta to Victor, everything's moving along just fine on 90. The Amerks are finally back to playing playoff hockey tonight, and that means we are back to rooting for a hometown team. Maybe you'll be there in person. It's been 13 days off, and that can be a concern for anyone with such a long break. Their head coach talked about how you keep the team focused from getting caught up in all the intensity once you are back in front of home fans against Laval and the Rocket, the best team in the league.
Not put too much pressure on, the first game, or not being off for a long time. It's just you gotta focus on the task at hand and just have some poise and composure, and we just got to go out there and play.
I try to tell some guys, enjoy it. This is the best hockey that you'll play all year. This is the time everyone looks forward to. So being able to take it in, look around for a split second, take in the crowd, and how much fun it is and how much fun it is to compete. I think that kind of helps you stay in the moment and just do what you need to do for that shift. And then when you come back, you reset and you get ready to do it again.
Games 1 and 2 at home will start tonight at 7:05.
Yeah, really looking forward to that. We're also looking ahead to Rochester's Spring Fashion Week, returning here to our region.
And they've got everything over the next couple of days at the Temple Theater downtown, transforming it into a runway, showcasing the latest trends, designs, and talent.
And not only that, it's also benefiting the Center for Youth. So Iran is live there with the lineup of all the beautiful fashions we can expect to see and the event organizers. Iran.
So much beautiful fashion in this room. I can't stop looking. I am possibly shopping just a little bit. We're here with Megan and Adebayo Still, the designer and the founder of this fashion show. What is this all about for those who don't know?
Fashion Week Rochester. It's May 15th and 16th at the Temple Theater. You can get tickets at Eventbrite, fashionweekofrochester.org. And it's just a celebration of our community, of fashion, of local models, and just a lot of fun helping the Center for Youth for Homeless Teens.
Now, you donate your time to this, to design these pieces and to be here. Why do you do that?
I believe it's a good thing when you've been blessed to be a blessing and to be able to support worthy causes. And I believe in the projects and the cause of fundraising for the Center for Youth here, and accepting the kind invitation from Fashion Week Rochester was a delight for me, and I'm very happy to be here.
Now, important question. People see these wonderful designs after they've donated and done all the good. Can they now get those designs?
Yes, they can. So any of the bricks and mortar stores, they can get at Chandeliers or Shantiza Boutique. There'll be a guide on each table and in the audience's chairs. And then we are hosting a trunk show at See Her Shine in the village of Pittsburgh for this gorgeous collection, where you can come meet designer Adebayo and order yourself something beautiful that you won't see yourself coming and going, and it's just your own special piece from Adebayo Jones.
Definitely look good and feel good. Guys, tossing it back to you, but a reminder, this fashion show is going to be incredible.
And the perfect place to shop.
Yeah.
So Iran has got a lot to choose from there, it seems.
I know, get some ideas. All the sequins, walk around, look like Elvis next week, James.
Yeah, that's right. And it's going to be a little cooler next week as well, with temperatures going down, but not before we get to 80 on Friday.
How about that? That does it for us. We'll see you back here at 7:25. More news and weather.
Have a wonderful day. Stay dry.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, and our app for news and weather.